Mrs. Twins Hilda. I am here this morning to represent the Executive Chairman of Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Honorable Wahab Alawiyeke, who is unavoidably absent because he had to attend to some state urgent matters.
Okay, ma'am. What can you really say about this weekly celebration of this deaf freedom?
And the Lagos State chapter of the Deaf Association, they are celebrating the International Day of the Deaf Awareness Week, and it's a good innovation because a lot of people up till now, there's still not much awareness as it relates to persons, the deaf, the persons that have hearing impairments. There's still not much awareness, so there is need for this kind of meeting. There's need for this time of awareness in order to carry people along, to let them know that people that have that are deaf in their community, persons that have hearing impairment, they are just like every other human being, and so they also should have right to their fundamental human rights.
Okay, ma'am. So what is your general advice to the society when it comes to like employment, job creation for these disability people?
When it comes to employing, like the last employment we had, like we had a training in March, and I will tell you that the bulk of, because I was one that coordinated the training on behalf of SUBEB, and at least 40% of the people we trained who were newly recruited are persons with disabilities. You understand me? They are the people that we employ. Like they have rights just like any other human being. They are human beings and they have their rights too. And so they should not be denied. Disability should not be a yardstick for measuring a man's ability, because there is ability in disability. And a lot of them have so much potential. Let's give them the opportunity. Let's help them maximize their potentials, because they have so much to show. They have so much to offer the society. Because by the time we train them now, when we train them, when we allow them to be bona fide citizens of the country, then they will be able to also contribute their quota to the economy. That rather than them being a liability, rather they will also be a supplier of labor as well.
Thank you very much. Please, your name again.
My name is Mrs. Twins. I'm here to represent the Executive Chairman of Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Honorable Wahab Alawiyeke, the father of million children, and his mantra is "Leave no child behind." That is the slogan of SUBEB, "Leave no child behind." And in doing this, they are not only leaving children with disabilities behind, even when they graduate from school, we still carry them along and give them employment.
Your name, please, for record purpose.
Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, Senior Special Advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on persons living with disability.
Why are we here today, ma'am?
We're here today to celebrate and commemorate International Day of the Deaf, which is also a day that the world has continued to celebrate since 2018 precisely, with the International Sign Language. Being at home, even with inclusion and disability. We all were thrilled by the two siblings who took time and took turns to interpret their sign language as the other person performed or spoke, and that's primarily because both their parents are deaf. So imagine that there are many persons who live with people who are hard to hear in their homes and do not know how to communicate. If we start from the home front, if we continue to push people to know how to do the basic things, thank you, good morning, you're welcome, imagine the ripple effect it will have on the entire population of Lagos. So yes, indeed, charity must be digital.
Okay. Your name once again.
Adenike Oyetunde Lawal.